In today's video, we are going to be checking out BTC. It's up and to the side accumulation that we are currently in. We're going to look at some of the altcoins that I've recently started buying. This is the start of where we should be accumulating these altcoins for the granny style of investing. To check out the links in the description if you want to join my Telegram where I post what I buy, what I sell, some alpha that I see in the market. This is the granny style of investing over here. You need to learn how to trade these altcoins. This is only the start of the accumulation phase. The altcoins have rallied, giving us an indication that it's time to start going long. I still use Binance. I don't think it's going anywhere. It's practically been taken over by the powers that be now. Also, do check out the ledger. It is Black Friday for most of these hardware wallets. So if you do not have one, you need to get one. 90 to 100% of your portfolio should be stored on cold storage, where only a small percentage should be on an exchange, because exchanges have inherent third-party risk, as we've seen in the past few years with exchanges going bust, exit scamming, and running Ponzi schemes. So do be careful out there. Sort out your security before the bull run starts. Let's get into this video. So Bitcoin has been in this F flag that has been moving, generally a bull flag trends downward like this. So you'll have price performance up here and then it'll trend sideways here before breaking out to the upside. Now, one thing you need to know about patterns are that they're only probabilities. This does not mean that it has to break out. This just gives you measured moves and areas where you would have your stop losses and your take profit areas. This is not a guaranteed that this will happen. It can easily break to the downside and then you'll have a measured move to the downside. But this F flag, we measure it from the breakout level, which was the area down here. You can see the W that formed here. That was the breakout level over here. So from that area, we can do a measured move of what the next breakout level would look like. But what we need to see is we need to have clear candle closes above the parallel channel to the upside for the measured move to be in. Now we also have the Fibonacci lines on the chart. This is the Fib retracement levels all the way from the top of the market. And we can see that the golden ratio, now I've done this measured move, it's simply the flagpole from the breakout level adjusted to the upside. And we can see this takes us well into the 50% and even all the way to the golden ratio at 48,555. We are struggling inside of the 38.2 and the 50% area. Some traders will try to take some shorts here. This is called the dump chaser zone. So they'll have their shorts here and their stop loss up here to get out if they are wrong. And I mean, this move can take us all the way to 50,000. What I would like to see is a slow trending market to the upside and not massive candles that would force us to at least come down and retest previous breakout levels. If we can go that high, I would like it for it to be slowly, and if it does go up in a straight line to these very important levels, including the 50 and the 48 or the 61.8, I would like to see a retracement to these previous breakout levels, and I'm just going to remove this at the 30k area. Now this can happen post halvening cycle, and it could also coincide with the announcement of the ETF. Both of those are buy the rumor, sell the news events, which would signal to us that it is time to be a little bit more risk adverse, because they're most likely going to top the market there and bring us right back to these 30k areas, but that would still be bullish, as a nice blow off top and a pullback to retest these previous breakout levels would in fact be very bullish. That is called the sign of strength if you retest previous breakout levels. And we have come to retest these previous breakout levels. We can see the first one over there, they retested it. Although we didn't get all the way back there, we had another breakout level here at the 25k area, which we retested twice already and moved higher. So it would be very unlikely for us to come retest these lower two, but this third one has not been retested yet. We have found resistance at those levels once, twice, a few times in here, and by the third time we have broken out of that level. So this cycle is a little bit more slow moving and much more sustainable that we had back in 2018 and 2019, as this went all the way from 3k all the way up to 14k, and the market had to come down to retest these breakout levels. If you get nice and consistent slow moves to the upside, generally you get a better market. This is much flatter and good to see, as if we have really good market structure, tight moves in a range, you get a really explosive move into your bull market. So the longer we can move sideways here, build a sustainable base, the larger and more powerful the bull market would be in the future. So that is Bitcoin on the short term. Remember, this is not guaranteed that this will happen. You need to have a breakout level, and that would be your measured move wherever it decides to break out. I mean, we've been moving in this area for quite a few days now. I pulled it up back from these 2 wicks back here, and we are still trading sideways and up in this range. This is a very bullish formation. You don't see them often, but they do tend to break out to the upside. So let's get into some of the altcoins that I have been buying and why I have been buying them. If you want to learn this strategy, check out the link in the description down below for the granny style of investing. If you want to pay in crypto, you can get it half price. Just message me on Telegram or on Twitter. Both of those links are in the description down below. So let's check out Curve. Curve is a DeFi stablecoin aggregator. It has been in this cycle for quite a while, one of the better performers in the DeFi summer. But as you can see, we are practically at the bottom of the range, right? This is where the granny is interested in these things, at the bottom of her ranges. She does not buy green candles. In fact, she waits for large pullbacks, at least 61% from the upside. This is the 61.8, which we can see. Let's just remove the 50 as well. She is only allowed to start looking at these at the 61.8. We're well below that, so her first rule has been fulfilled. Now she needs to wait for some indicator confirmation. It does not matter which one you use. I use the OBV. Now CRV is one of the larger market cap coins that I've been looking at, and not really the best chart to go off, but down here is where we should be interested, right? We do have bullish divergences on some of the faster moving indicators like the MACD, although we don't have that on the on balance volume. We can see here that price was going lower, yet our MACD was trending higher. This is called bullish divergence, and it has been confirmed as the breakout level for this was over here, and we've broken above it, right? So 2 reasons to take this trade has now been fulfilled, and the last one to look out for is a W on the chart. Now we want to see a W, which is simply higher lows and a higher high, right? So there is your low, your first low, you've got a higher low, and now you've got a new higher high when this price has broken above that level. Now what I've done is I've bought the breakout level at this area here, a very small percentage of the portfolio went into this coin. You need to learn the risk management for this strategy. It is in the Granny Style of Investing ebook. So do go check it out. Very simple to learn, and if you do have the basics tuned in, this is a very, very good trading long-term strategy, because the granny will sit here in her position on a very small percentage of her overall portfolio in this coin, because she's going to be buying literally hundreds of different coins and just waiting for them to hit their price targets and getting it when it pulls back again. So this is where she's interested. If it goes lower, she does not mind. In fact, she enjoys it going lower because she can put in more percentages in this coin. So this is 3 reasons to take the trade. We've got the higher high here, so she can get into this coin wherever it is. If she wanted to be a little bit more greedy, she can go on shorter time frames and pull up her fib tool again and get it in these areas. This is where more of her buys will be, and getting it if it goes lower, she can set her limit orders to buy if it gets lower. So that first one is CRV. Let's go to the next one, which is one chain. Although many of the altcoins are already pumping on their USD value, there are some that hasn't, and many of them are still bleeding versus their BTC pairings. So this is very, very early in the cycle. We can see just how low this chart is. This is one chain, right? This is a more older coin, a layer 1. But these things, it will surprise you how well they do. They really don't have to go to their all-time highs for us to do really well. And even to the all-time high, that's more than a 10x from here. So if we can get a few doubles in this coin up here and even rebuy when it comes back, we can do really well in these coins. Now I post all of them as soon as I get them filled in my Telegram channel, so you do need to check that out. You will also get access to the Telegram group when you get the course. So we can see the lots of W's on this chart. We even have our bullish divergences back here with price going higher, and this has been confirmed. Doesn't look like it's been confirmed just yet. You can see if we've broken higher. No, we haven't really broken higher just yet. There's another W here, and this bullish divergence has already been confirmed from this level here. You can see price going lower. Yet our MACD is still higher, and it's been confirmed as it's broken above those levels here. One is trading sideways. It is flat on its floor. This is where the granny is interested. If it takes her 6 months, even here, to get her double on this coin, it doesn't matter. This is where she should be interested. Generally, this is where retail will start getting interested, and this is where we're selling our doubles to them. So this level down here, we have our high, we've broken out. If we were to be interested in this, this is the area. I mean, we can't falter for getting some. Not only are we inside of the macro reload zone, we are in the local area, we are inside of the reload zone. So anywhere in this area, I can't falter the granny for getting some, and this is why I got some one on this chain. Very, very low on the market. I mean, this is a picture perfect chart. You're starting to create higher lows, so there's lots of support to hold up the price for you. But the granny wants it to go lower so she can average her percentages down, and then she'll just set her sell orders at the areas where she wants to get out. She'll sell half of that position, getting a free position, and even rebuying more when the prices go lower. And I show you how to do all of that in my educational material. So that is one. And the next one we will take a look at is high. All of these coins trade on Binance, and that is where I'm getting them. I is a newer coin, not quite sure what it does. We have the volume down here. We can see as this price has been going lower, the volume just has been increasing. So people have been buying this, although it's been coming down. But on the short term, let's do our retracement tool. We are well inside the reload zone, right? So that first rule is confirmed. We have higher lows on the chart and we've got a higher high as well. So a confirmed W breakout, although it came down quickly, there's lots of support levels to hold us. And on the shorter time frame, we've bounced off the 61.8 where I would have had my order. So already in good profits. But the granny, if she's interested in this, I mean, it's so low, I can't fault her to just randomly buy this on the market. But if she wanted it cheap, she can have her buy orders at the 61.8 and the 78.6 level, and the dollar cost average in as it goes lower. That is the 1.91 and the 1.085 level. So if she already had her order here filled, she will have another order at the $1.08 level or the 78.6 level. So that's high. Let's do one more hook. There's a lot more that I got orders filled on, but you would need to join either my Patreon or get the ebook to check them out. We can see that volume still increasing on this. In fact, there's some bullish divergences here as the price went lower, yet our volume traded is still higher. It's best to look at these charts on the weekly so we can get a zoomed out view of everything as much as possible. We can see the higher lows and in fact a higher high over there. So if we pull up our fib tool, we can once again see how it's bounced off the 61.8. This is the golden ratio, a very powerful level in charts and in nature. We've got our filled there. We'll be selling halves on doubles all the way up. Very cheap. This is where I should be interested. And I got some hook here. Once again, very small percentages. If this would go to zero, it won't even bother me in the slightest, as I've managed my risk and I've played by the books. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and remember to always play from a position of strength. Do not get wrecked. Click like on the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers for now and bye-bye.